Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome to my weekly home fragrance roundup. I am joined today by my trusty assistant, Mr. Kong, who is taking his midday nap over there. My other assistant, Penelope, is on the couch, and my third assistant is on the Oculus. I'll see her in about an hour when her time is up. Anyway, I am coming at you today with my weekly home fragrance roundup. So we are talking all of the candles I burned, wax melts I melted, candles I crocked, all of that fun jazz. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm going to start with what I currently have going in my candle crocks. Per usual, if you don't know what a candle crock is, I did do an entire video about it and I will reference it in the description box down below. So make sure that you expand that description box. There's always lots of good information down there. And yeah, so currently in my crocks, okay, I can't even believe that I did this. I took my very last Nutmeg and Spice from Bath and Body Works, which if you've been following me for a long time, you know is one of my all-time faves. And it's been a really long time since Bath and Body Works has done Nutmeg and Spice. I know a few years ago, I feel like a few years ago they had re-released it, but it wasn't the same, or it was some other scent that people swore was Nutmeg and Spice, and I was like, no, it's not. I love Nutmeg and Spice. This is not Nutmeg. This is not Nutmeg and Spice. So anyway, I had one from like back in 2000, I think it was 2011 to 2012, and I've been hoarding it forever. And it was really starting to lose a lot of its scent. Like every time that I would open it and stick my nose in it, I could tell it was getting weaker and weaker. So I finally broke down and I put it in my candle crock in my bedroom. And I love it. I'm really enjoying the smell up there and I'm really gonna miss it, but here's the thing, at least now this way I get to enjoy it. It'll be gone in a few days. All of the fragrance oils will be evaporated and I'm gonna be left with just a hunk of wax, unscented wax, and that will be fine because, you know, it is what it is. If Bath and Body Works never comes back out with Nutmeg and Spice again, that's fine. There are lots of other holiday candles that I really love and that I can readily get a hold of that, quite frankly, would probably also burn better. So, yeah. Anyway, my last Nutmeg and Spice is gone. I'm trying to think, which other one did I do last year? Oh, my roasted pumpkin butter. Do you remember when I finished my last one of those? Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing where I'm like, ugh, but also I did it. I let go, I released, and you know what? I'm still fine. I'm still here. Burn the candles, you guys. If you have things that you're hanging on to just because you're saving it for a special occasion, or now's not the right time, or you don't feel up to it, or you're afraid it'll never come back, or whatever, put all of that stuff aside. Enjoy the things that you have, the things that you buy. Don't let them go to waste. If you know you're never going to burn this thing, pass it along to somebody else to enjoy. So that's my new motto in life. It has really helped me let go of a lot of my like obsessive hoarding tendencies when it comes to candles. I'm not 100% cured, but I would say that I am probably 75% better than I was a couple of years ago. And that's a huge improvement in my eyes, and it makes me really happy. So I hope that this can inspire you to also dig deep inside and into your stash to get out things that you've been holding on to, because whatever the reason is, burn it, use it, love it, enjoy it. That's what it's here for. Okay. Speaking of other things that I am finally enjoying, this candle was in my candle crocks in the downstairs here, and then I also have the same one in my filming room upstairs. It's Sandalwood Vanilla. Oh yeah. This wick just kind of died, and there's like that classic kind of hole in the middle there that happens with the candle crock once you turn it off. But yeah, so obviously this one was never even lit. You can see that the wicks are still hanging out there. I really love this scent. I do wish that Bath and Body Works would bring it back at some point, but if they don't, that's okay too, because I really like this particular scent only during the month of January. There's something about this that just reminds me of January for some reason. I think it's the very first time that I bought it. It was probably during the month of January, and I burned it, and it just became like an association for me. This is a really nice sandalwood scent. The notes on this one are sandalwood, luscious caramel, and notes of fresh juniper and vanilla. It really is more so a mix of sandalwood and vanilla than anything else to my nose. The juniper doesn't really come out, and I don't get a whole lot of caramel with this. This was done really well by Bath and Body Works, and I wish that they would do more stuff like this instead of bringing back mahogany teak wood all the time, or black cherry merlot, or stuff like that. Now I do realize there are people that do love those candles, but I feel like most people that regularly shop at Bath and Body Works have some like hardcore faves, and they would probably really appreciate Bath and Body Works listening to their feedback, since those are the most consistent customers, right? Anyway, love this. I think this was my last one, so sad to see it go. All right. Also this week I was burning my Amalfi Lemon and Mint. I am getting just a tiny bit of discoloration in the wax here, but she's still burning like a champ. I am just past the halfway point, so that's not entirely unusual for my Nest candles. But I love this one. This is definitely going to be a go-to for the summertime for me. I'm gonna finish this one, but I will definitely repurchase another one for spring and summer and definitely enjoy it. I've already done an in-depth review of that one, so if you haven't seen it, I'll try to remember to link it in the description box down below. I have also still been burning my Vanilla Currant and Biscotti from Homeworks. I think this was a TSV or some kind of auto ship. This particular one came with the limoncello candle, and when I first got this, I didn't love it because I don't really love currant scents. Something about currant, and especially the way that Harry oftentimes does it, like with his new wild currant scent, it reminds me of an ex-boyfriend. He bought me a candle that had like a strong wild currant note, and that's the wild currant note that I smell in a lot of Harry's blends. Now, this one I'm actually enjoying a lot more now. This one does have kind of a biscotti or like almond note to it. So it's not pure currant, but there's still some memories there for me, but I'm enjoying this one a lot more right now. I do think that the almond that's in here really does add something special to the scent, and it really does turn it into a biscotti-like scent. There's definitely a baked cookie type note in here, and it has sweetness, but it's not too terribly sweet. I just think it's really well done. So far, I'm doing really good. These are the wicks that kind of almost trim themselves. I don't feel like I ever have to really mess with these, but if you do trim them, there is a good chance you're gonna get puny wick syndrome. So I kind of learned my lesson with the first round of these. So I just haven't been trimming them at all and just letting them go, and that seems to be a better strategy. But anyway, I do really like this one. And the only other candle, right, 'cause there's a lot of wax melts this week. So for those of you that are into wax melts, you're going to be happy campers here in a second. But the only other candle that I burned this week was this Voluspa rose colored glasses. Now I am going to keep this, and I'm going to do kind of a roundup review of this entire like rose collection that they had. This is not a new collection from Voluspa. I actually got these candles through, oh God, what is it? Was it Strawberry Net? I think it was. So they're getting harder to come by because this collection was out like, I think a couple of years ago. So you can see I actually finished this one, It burned so well. This is probably the best burning Voluspa candle that I ever had. So multiple wicks, I think, are the way to go with Voluspa candles. I've also heard people say that their 3 wicks, the like larger tins, are also great in terms of strength and throw. This one was delightful. I had this one in my office while I was working and loved it. Like, was lighting it up every single day. Didn't have to trim the wicks at all. Like, whatever wicks Voluspa is using in these 2-wick tins, they got it right. These are fantastic. All right, guys. Ta-da! Let us do wax melts. I'm gonna keep going with my updates on Rose Girl first, because that was kind of my first vendor wax pickup of the year. And I promised you guys that I would continue to update you. So here we are. I have the rest of what I ordered that is in current rotation. So there's some good, and there's also some that I'm like a little disappointed in, but we'll chat. All right, birthday cake. This is a really delicious birthday cake. I'm going to give her that. As far as birthday cake goes, this is nice. This almost has like an almond note to it. It's beautiful. It's not quite as strong as some of the other ones that I have melted from Rose Girl, but I'm not entirely surprised, because oftentimes vanilla-based scents, which is really what this is, they can be a little bit on the weaker end of the spectrum, but there's also other vanillas that are powerhouses. It just kind of depends. But for the most part, I do think that I was very happy with this, and I would actually repurchase this one in the future. It is delicious. Strawberry cupcakes at Tiffany's. So this one's really nice. I burned this one all by itself. Melted. And I really like this. This is a really nice mix of what is very similar to birthday cake and strawberry. The strawberry that's in here is more of like a candied strawberry versus like real fresh juicy strawberry, but that's okay because I do like those candied scents. I really like this one a lot, and this is another one that I would absolutely repurchase. This is a great half and half mix of candied strawberry and a cupcake or birthday cake or vanilla cake type of mixture. Did you guys see that sun coming out for a second? Woo! Strawberry shortcake. This one's really good too. I don't know that I could pick between the two. Yeah, I could. I think I actually like strawberry shortcake even better. This one has more of an authentic, like macerated strawberry and sugar concoction type note to it. This just smells like a lot more of a real strawberry versus that more candied strawberry in that one. I mean, maybe she uses the exact same strawberry oil, but I feel like the strawberry in the strawberry cupcakes at Tiffany's is different. I'd be curious if someone knows the answer, if they are different or not. I don't know the owner. She has no clue who I am, so I don't feel comfortable being like, hey, what kind of oils do you use? Waffle cone. Waffle cone was great. Albeit, I will say this one was on the lighter end of the spectrum. Actually, very light. I was almost tempted to actually put these away for another month or so to see if maybe they'll like oomph up a little bit in terms of strength, but I don't anticipate that it would make like a huge difference. So I think I'm just going to keep going. This has been a great mixer. I have mixed this with some of the other scents that I'm showing here, and it's really great for that. So if you mix this with like a really nice berry scent, I bet you could get that kind of berry waffle cone type concoction from Bath and Body Works. I like this one. I just wish it was stronger. I don't know that I would necessarily reorder it just because I do like my scents. Just because I do like my scents to be on the slightly stronger end of the spectrum. We're getting there. All right. This one I was the most disappointed in because I love it. I love the smell of this one. It's warm vanilla sugar crunch donuts. I loved it. This is one that I couldn't smell really at all. although it smells decently strong when it's in the little packaging here. It smells so good. It smells like a mix of warm vanilla sugar and a maybe like a sugar donut type scent. It's really good. It's very basic, but it is delicious. I just couldn't smell it very well. Like I had to be standing within like a couple feet of the warmer to even get a whiff of it. So there's that. But let's go back to winners because, oh, they're both the same. Pie crust. Pie crust is delicious. I feel like this is one that I have seen multiple times. Like I continue to check in on the Rose Girls website just to see what else is popping up. And this one seems to sell very well. There's always like a little note saying, there's one left, buy it now. So yeah, pie crust. It's just pie crust. It's great as a mixer, but yeah, I'll definitely grab this one again. Much stronger than the waffle cone. All right, let's talk about some other brands. Now, I found some other wax melts in my like way back collection. I was reorganizing all of my wax melts because I'm going to be showing you guys how I store them, and I just needed to kind of clean and tidy things up a little bit because I'd kind of let it get a little messy. So I want to show you guys how I store my wax melts. That might either be up next Sunday or the following Sunday. And I'll also do a video on how I am currently storing my candles because I did also switch that up. So what I found in my way backup stash were some of these Sensible Magic wax melts. Now, I believe her name was Kim. She had this little company here, and she decided to stop doing it because I believe she went into I think she went into nursing school or something like that, and you know, just didn't have time for this side project anymore. And she had sent me some of her stuff, and this is probably a couple years old at this point, but dang, these performed great. I'm so glad that I kind of squirreled them away because they were like really powerful. So she had this beautiful winter cranberry bread, which I loved. Oh, this was so good. Also, she has a Georgia Peach, which is a dupe of the Bath & Body Works Georgia Peach. This one's really nice. This was probably the lightest out of all of them, but I really did like this one. And then the other two delicious ones were Raspberry Peach Cobbler and Summer Scoop, which I think is another like Bath & Body Works type dupe. I really loved that she would put the scent notes, and cute little picture of the cat there on the bottom. She would put these really great little labels on there, and I actually kind of wish maybe that Rose Girls did that as well. I just think that was like a neat touch to be able to read all the different notes. But yeah, these were like little loaves. I loved the little loaves. They were super cute. But anyway, so got some empties there. We'll toss those there. If she ever like decides to do that on the side again, I would absolutely purchase from her again because these wax melts did great. Like the strength and the throw was really good. And that might have to do with the fact that they were sitting for a while. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Scentsy. There's always Scentsy, right? So finished a Best Berry and Petal Pals. And I finally figured out what the deal was here because you guys pointed it out to me. I had mentioned how this, was it this label? Yeah, it was the label for the Petal Pals that was like upside down, if you can see what I mean here. Well, it turns out like these were part of a collection. So if you stick them like this, it makes a heart. That's the point. Whoosh, that went over my head. Petal Pals I really like, you guys. This is just a really kind of nice, more old-fashioned rose type scent. Not a repurchase for me, but definitely nice to have. I did purchase 2 sets of these, so I do have one more left, I believe. And then the Best Berry I've been using in my bathroom, our guest bathroom down here. And I really like this one. It's not club worthy to me, but it is a nice kind of berry scent. It's not a super sweet berry. It's more of a like semi-sweet berry, and there's also like a slight perfuminess to this. So this is not straight up fruity, but it was really interesting and I enjoyed it a lot. Also in the upstairs in our master bedroom and bathroom, I've been warming the plum and white woods, which was part of Bring Back My Bar. So you can't get this one anymore, but this is really nice. I did order quite a few because a lot of you said that I was gonna love this, and I did. And I did not put it in my club, and it's a little bit of a regret, but that being said, I ordered quite a few bars of this, so I'll be able to enjoy it for a while. That's a really great scent. And then Arctic Kiss. This is a huge surprise to me. I did not think I was going to like this, but it turns out that I really love this as a bathroom scent. That's right, it's coming. Are you ready for it? It's a fancy lady bathroom smell. It really is. It smells like a high-end bathroom cleaner. That's what this smells like to me. Not like toilet bowl cleaner, but like, you know, how when you go to Target and you get the more expensive like bathroom cleaners from like Method or I don't know, Mrs. Meyer's or whatever. Like that's what this is. It's really fresh and clean, but also soft and pretty at the same time. It's pure fancy lady. It's not one that is easily explainable, but when you smell it, you're immediately like, this is so nice. But I definitely had to like get it first because I remember reading about it and I kind of asked Lisa and she was like, I think you're really gonna like it. I think she even mentioned like, it's totally gonna be a bathroom scent for you because she knows me so well. So I'm glad I took a chance because I love it and I have another bar of it. So I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of this. I'm even thinking about moving this into the downstairs bathroom here so that I can have it down here as well. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's delicious. And that is the weekly home fragrance roundup for the very first week of February. Crazy. First week of February, done. Time is flying by. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Could be. The sooner that time goes by, the faster things will return to normal, right? That's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. There are 2 candle reviews coming up tomorrow. I purposely didn't show them in this video here because one is already in the candle crock. A major misbehavior from Bath and Body Works. And then also the other is burning in my kitchen right now. So yeah, if you're interested in those candle reviews, stay tuned and you'll see both of those tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Please subscribe if you are new and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.